Hello everyone, welcome to the GeoFocus channel, and my name is Paul. Today I'm pretty excited because I'm going to talk about a country that I love. It's a country that I've been to a few times, and I'm definitely going to go there again because of the beauty, both the beauty of the land and of the people. That country is Philippines. The Philippines is located in Southeast Asia in the Pacific Ocean. It is just 250 kilometers south of Taiwan at their nearest point, and it's also just 97 kilometers from Indonesia at their nearest point, and it's also just a stone's throw away from Malaysia. Philippines is a tropical country which is warm all year round, which is amazing for someone like me from Canada. Its main seasons are just the dry season and the rainy season. The rainy season often sees powerful typhoons and heavy rain and flooding in different areas of the country. Just last year, I had to delay a trip to the Philippines because of a heavy typhoon, and that sucked. It is an island nation consisting of 7,017 islands, believe it or not, but only 2,000 of them are inhabited. It has a total land area of almost exactly 300,000 square kilometers, which makes the Philippines slightly bigger than Ecuador and slightly smaller than Italy. It's also roughly 3% the size of the USA, although its population is 30% the size of the USA's population, so similar to Japan, the Philippines has 10 times the population density of the United States. There are three main regions in the Philippines, and these regions are island groupings. One of them is Luzon. One of them is the Visayas, and one of them is Mindanao. Luzon is the most populous of those regions with a total population of 44.35 million. And after that are the Visayas, which have 33,463,654 people. And after that is Mindanao, which has 21.58 million people. That makes the total population of the Philippines 99.39 million, though that figure varies from source to source and it depends on who you ask. The Philippine flag tells a story of independence. The white triangle symbolizes liberty, equality, and fraternity. The blue rectangle symbolizes peace, truth, and justice. And the red rectangle symbolizes patriotism and valor. Inside the white triangle, there is a sun with 8 rays. Each of these 8 rays represents one of the provinces that played a key role in the revolution against the Spanish. You will also notice 3 stars inside the white triangle. Those stars represent the 3 regions of the Philippines, namely Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. If you ever see a Philippine flag turned upside down with the red stripe at the top, then you'd better turn on the news because that means a state of war has been declared. The main island of Luzon is where the capital city of Manila and its metro area is located. Metro Manila is a huge city with 12 million people. Manila is an exciting city undergoing large-scale development, but it's also a city with some serious problems like poverty and humongous traffic problems. To go from one side of Metro Manila to the other can take hours in rush time traffic. About 80% of Filipinos are Roman Catholic. About 5.5% are other Christians, about 5 to 10% are Muslims, depending on who you ask. Muslims claim there are 10%, other people claim there are 5%, and there are also some Buddhists and Hindus and animistic religions. The reason that the Philippines has such a large Roman Catholic population is that the Philippines was a Spanish colony from 1521 until 1898. Philippines is an officially secular country with a separation of church and state, but everywhere you go in the country, pretty much, you'll see the heavy influence of the Catholic Church. You'll see cathedrals, you'll see pictures of Jesus and Mary. Just in general, you'll see Roman Catholicism everywhere. The Muslim minority in Philippines is mostly found inside Mindanao, particularly in 5 provinces that form the autonomous region in Muslim Mindanao, where there is an ongoing fight, an ongoing insurgency for independence. The Philippines is a multicultural country where there are between 120 and 175 different languages spoken. So of course, this country needs a lingua franca. It needs a national language that everyone can speak with people from other regions. As of today, the national languages of the Philippines are Filipino and English. English is one of the national languages because America made Philippines a colony from 1898 until 1946. And part of their legacy is that even today, Filipinos learn English in school from a young age, and most people are conversant in English. The other national language, Filipino, is really the Tagalog language. Nag-aaral ako ng bikang Pilipino ngayon dahil madalas akong pumupunta sa Pilipinas at gusto kong magsalita kasama mga Pilipino. Philippines has some of the coolest public transportation in the world, especially jeepneys. The original jeepneys were jeeps left over by the American forces after their withdrawal from the Philippines. Jeepneys are like little buses that travel along a fixed route, and you can flag one down, climb in the back door, sit down, and then pay the driver through a window between the driver's seat and the passenger's area. Jeepneys are everywhere in the Philippines. This is completely 100% unscientific, but I estimate that there are 1 million jeepneys in the Philippines. No matter where you live in the world, it's likely that you've met some Filipino people. That's because of OFWs, or Overseas Filipino Workers. They form 11% of the population of the Philippines. That means that there are over 10 million overseas Filipino workers working around the world, and money remittances from those workers comprise 13% of the GDP of the Philippines. Filipino people you've met have probably been some of the friendliest and most fun-loving people around, so I really hope you get a chance to go to the Philippines and see what it feels like to be surrounded by 100 million people just like that. The scenery is stunning, the weather is usually great, the people are awesome, the food is interesting. Just don't forget your karaoke machine. Thank you for watching, everyone. I enjoyed making this video about the Philippines for you. If you have anything else to add about the Philippines, if you have information that I didn't talk about that you would like to share about the Philippines, then feel free to write that in the comments below so that other viewers can be privy to that information as well. So share what you know, and I'll share what I know. We can all share together. Write it down in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching GeoFocus. Have a good day.